What's up? I always talk about preparation is the only luck you're ever going to have. I think that's what I'm talking about. Those moments that prepared me for life. Something that a book, something that a school could never have taught me. Life taught me.
I wake up half past 5, thank God I'm still alive. Start seeing flashing lights, I guess it's time to shine. It's time to start my day, first thing I do is pray. He says you make a way, just know you'll be
Can you dig it, sucker?
It's time to get your champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Welcome inside the Hall of Fame. Now, can you dig that?
Boom! Welcome inside the Hall of Fame. I'm Booker T, 6-time world champ, 2-time Hall of Famer, man. Got my man Brad Gilmore here with me as always, getting ready to do this thing. Head on down I-45, y'all, if you know what I'm saying. But, big ups to everybody in the city. But everybody hanging out with us today inside the Hall of Fame, getting your champagne, wishes, caviar, dreams. Want to say big ups, man. Big ups to all you guys. If you got your super chats, make sure you get them in. Make sure you get them in early because we ain't going to be here but a short time, but it's going to be a good time. Oh, yes, man. How you feel, dog?
I'm feeling good, Book. We're going into Royal Rumble weekend. My favorite show. I'm going to be planted right here on the couch watching my favorite show of the year. Watching it go down, man.
Yeah, man.
Royal
Rumble. Early Saturday morning and get on the flight, head to Florida and get it done. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be great, man.
The Rumble. And the thing is, I'm going to have the cell phone fully charged, man, fully charged, because you never know. You never know if I'm going to get a late email or text message saying, yeah. And trust me, bro, I'm taking my bag. It's the only show of the year that I make sure I take my bag and the boots and making sure. And the thing is, I'm gonna be up all night tomorrow night because I'm gonna be antsy. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna shine them white boots up real nice. You know what I mean? Just in case something pop off. That's what they say these days. Let me pop off. Oh yeah, man. I might pop off up in the Royal Rumble, dog. It's gonna be good.
Hey, look, I'm with you, man. I think that the Royal Rumble is going to be off the charts. I want to get into some of the betting odds. I want to talk about WWE's landmark deal with Netflix. You're going to the streaming networks. But there was like several big announcements on the reality wrestling front. I think first we have to talk. I would like to hear you talk about the a news that went out earlier today, been covered by a couple of platforms already, that there's a talent agreement between Memphis Wrestling, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, and the reality of wrestling that's going to be kicking off here in the next couple months. Talk to me about what this exactly is and what should the people be looking out for?
Well, we just want to be able to, Dustin Starr and Dave Marquez and I, we just want to be able to highlight the best talent out there, give them a platform, a showcase. Of course, in Memphis, they're on CW. In Hollywood, they're on CW. We're on CW. And we have a huge opportunity to actually be able to make a difference in the world of professional wrestling by giving those young people that have that unique talent to be able to go out there and do this, to give them a chance to actually be seen to where like myself, on ESPN television back in the day. I banked on being seen. I banked on getting discovered, and that's what we're in a unique position to be able to do for a lot of young people right now. Is get them seen on television. I always say that television time is for me was worth its weight in gold. So for a lot of young people out there that I see on a regular basis, that I feel like they have that innate talent to actually be able to maybe make it to that next level. Let's bring them to reality wrestling. Let's give them a little airtime. Let's send them to Memphis. Give them a little airtime. Let's send them to Hollywood, baby. Ain't nothing like going to Hollywood, dog. And give them a little airtime and see if they could use this platform as a springboard to the next level. We are the triple A's of professional wrestling.
We are. So I'm excited. You can get more information at realitywrestling.com, our official social media channels. Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, Memphis Wrestling. By the way, Memphis, that's a great tradition there down in Memphis. A lot of legends came out of Memphis. A lot of legends came out of Texas. Obviously, the most legends out of any state came out of Texas. And then you have Hollywood, man, where all the stars go. So it's a good little triangle right there, a triumvirate of talent. But you know what, Book? I think people have been wanting to know something that I think we can announce, I think officially now. We have Row Blitz coming up on the 10th of February. And, a couple months ago, we had Charlie Dempsey and Axiom come down, do a match, incredible match. And then Axiom came back and wrestled Rudy Garza, one half of the Reality Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And then this last Reality Wrestling show, we had Roxanne Perez from NXT. So the question has been out there on social: is there going to be another, NXT star?
Yes, we might as well break that news right now. Break that news right now. I wish we had a photo that we can put up.
Oh, wait. Why don't you give me 10 seconds?
But yeah, one of Reality of Wrestling's originals. One of the
Keep building it up. Build it up for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to give you some time. And what do you think I'm doing this for? One of Reality of Wrestling's own, who did so much at Reality of Wrestling. Someone who I had the pleasure of working with, and letting him sit under the learning tree to get that expert tutelage, that knowledge that you just can't get anywhere, that you can pretty much only get at Reality of Wrestling. And now getting ready to go into Blitz on February the 10th at the all-new Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. Are you there yet, man? I mean, this is like
what? Yeah, go for it.
This is one of the biggest intros we've had in a long time. But this man who represents Chase U, he is the MVP, Duke Hudson. There he is,
there
baby.
It is.
There it is, man. You put that together quick, man. I appreciate that, dog. But now Duke Hudson is going to be making his way back to Reality Wrestling. This is one of our guys that trained at Reality Wrestling, came all the way across the pond to train with Reality Wrestling. I always tell guys, use that Duke Hudson route, because he went to Reality Wrestling, he went and got a tryout. He's been in NXT doing a hell of a job, so that's the ultimate route for the wrestler, I think. These days, going out there on the independent scene is cool and all, but if you're really thinking about getting to that next level, just like what we're doing with Memphis Championship Wrestling, just like what we're doing with Championship Wrestling out there in Hollywood, this right here gives you that television experience, working in front of a camera, knowing exactly what it means to go out there and make your times and hit your times perfectly. Those little bitty things you just do not learn on the indie scene. So guys, come out and check out Duke Hudson. He's going to be doing an autograph session. Go to realitywrestling.com and get your tickets, man. Get your tickets. It's going to be an awesome night. It's going to be another sellout at Reality. It's going to be a sellout every month at Reality Wrestling throughout this whole year. So guys, don't, like me and Gene Oakland used to say, don't miss out. Don't get shut out. You better get your tickets, son.
Yeah, look, Duke was one of those guys, came through Reality Wrestling probably back in 2014-ish, maybe 2015, somewhere around there. And you know what stuck out to me back then about him? Obviously, he's a big guy, a big cat, good-looking dude, can work. One of the things that stuck out to me about him back then was he was thinking about social media in a different way than everyone else was. right? He was creating content before that was a thing people did, like a content creator. He was trying to figure out ways like, hey, how can I get this to go viral? Because maybe if this goes viral, more eyeballs will see me, and maybe that puts me in a better position. Because I guarantee you what, you could either work 3 times a weekend on the indies in front of a couple people sometimes at some of these shows, or if you could have one viral video, the bumps on the bump card go way down. You know what I mean? And the booking
Yes,
fee
indeed.
might go way up.
Oh yes,
And the
oh,
attention
yes.
might go way up. And that's where I thought Duke was always real smart, man.
No, he took the right route, and there's a lot of guys that have come through. Brennan, of course, the great Black Otaku. He's another one who Mace and WWE came through the school, trained, went and did the tryout, and bang, next thing you know, he's at that next level. Blake Cortez, another kid who came through reality wrestling, trained, went and did the tryout, boom, got signed, and that's the route that for me, if I'm trying to do something at the next level, I want to see exactly, how quick I can get there and how quick I can start learning how to stick around, more than anything. Like I say, there's nothing wrong with being out there on that indie scene, but I'm gonna tell you right now, man, it's a grind. It's a grind out there on that indie scene, trying to, make those dates and for very little pay. It's not like a very lucrative lifestyle out there on the indies, unless you've been out there for a while and then created a name for yourself and you're getting booked on a weekly basis 3 times a week. You can take care of your family in some cases, but there again, it's still gonna be a grind, and ain't too many people ensuring professional wrestlers as well. You know what I mean? So that side sucks.
Lloyd's of London is gone.
The boys just messed that all up. You know what I mean? Like I said, the boys will mess up. Boy, I will tell you, man, they will mess up. Don't do nothing about it. Nothing. But no, man, we got a whole lot in store for this show as well. Like I say, super chatters. Make sure you get your super chats in because it's a lot of things floating around out there. I'm sure you guys want to talk about. Like Brad said, the Royal Rumble is upon us. Some key matches that we might want to touch on. But guys, stick around. You are inside the Hall of Fame, man. We'll be back in a minute. Can you dig it, sucker? And this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, let's talk about it. Let's talk about sex. Hey, you remember when you was always ready to go? I'm talking about strapping the rocket on it, man. Going straight to the moon. I'm talking about getting it done. If you want that extra confidence, I got something for you. Listen up. BlueChew.com. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, Levitra, but in a chewable tablet at the fraction of the cost.
But the great thing, Book, is you can take it any time, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The process is simple. You sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days.
The best part, guys, it's all done online on the internet. So there's no doctor's visit, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at a pharmacy or any of that.
And the thing is, Book, Blue Chew's tablets, they're made right here in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package, so no one is the wiser.
Let's just get it out there, guys. Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. It's like this. Chew it and do it. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew absolutely free when you use promo code Booker at your checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping, man. That's BlueChew.com. Use promo code Booker to receive your first month absolutely free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And, we want to thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the Hall of Fame podcast. Chew it and do it. Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame, man. We got a whole lot for you, man. But where you want to start, man? Where do you want to start?
Well, I think we stay at the Rumble for a minute because the Rumble is upon us. This is one of the, I think, few Rumbles in recent memory where you're not 100% sure, who was the most likely to walk out of the Rumble. And what I mean by that is, like, once you kind of watch the Rumble for a few years, you kind of understand, okay, there's maybe like 3 guys, 4 guys who could potentially do it. There's one pretty clear favorite. But what I love about both Rumble matches this year, I really have no idea. Like I have no clue who's going to win the Royal Rumble. And this is what makes it so much fun for me. I mean, if you pull up the betting odds, which I was looking at earlier today, they're all over the place. They don't know who's going to win the Royal Rumble.
Definitely. Definitely.
You know?
You know what I'm thinking, man? I'm thinking, of course, the tradition of the Royal Rumble and the surprises. One thing about the Royal Rumble, and I hate booking the show. I don't book the show. I really don't like to book the show. But how cool would it be if the surprise actually won the Royal Rumble?
It would be nice, man.
How big would that be?
Yeah, because
that might be a first in history.
Yeah, I was trying to think if it's ever happened to where like a surprise entrant. And when you say surprise, do you mean a returning name, someone coming from injury?
No. It could be somebody from NXT. It could be Braun Breaker.
Right.
You know what I mean? How big would that be?
Oh, it'd be crazy.
I mean, we're talking about making stars overnight. We make a big star overnight. If we were to do
instantly
like that.
Do you want to know what the betting odds are though?
Yeah, go ahead.
Curious?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read you the top let's see, 7 or 8 names. So here's the favorite. The favorite, there's a tie for the favorite, but the favorite, this is according to USA Today's Wrestling Junkie blog, updated today. The favorite to win the Royal Rumble is Gunther. Gunther is the favorite to win this year's Royal Rumble. Tied, though, up there with Mr. CM Punk. They're both at plus 150 to win the Royal Rumble. Can Cody Rhodes go back-to-back? Well, he's a plus 225 favorite. Then it goes The Rock at plus 900. Drew McIntyre at plus 1,000. Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens are all between 1,400 and 2,500. MJF is on this list. Plus 2,500 favorite to win the Royal Rumble.
Wait a minute, why is he on the list?
Well, I mean, he hasn't been on AEW, dropped the title. They say they removed him from the roster page. I don't know. It's a possibility. I don't think it's going to happen.
I'm gonna tell you that. You know what? Never say you don't think something's going to happen. You didn't think CM Punk was going to come back in Chicago.
That's true.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if MJF was to show up in WWE or WWE TV at the Royal Rumble, God, that would be awesome. That'd be huge. That'd be huge. And then there again, that surprise entrant that perhaps may win, even though the odds, you look at it, the odds are like polls. Okay, the odds are like polls sometimes. You know what I mean? They could be totally skewed. You know what I mean? So my thing is, there is a possibility something like that could happen. So we'll see. I'm just throwing stuff out there, guys. I'm not writing the show. I'm not trying to predict something that's going to happen or anything like that. I'm hoping. I'm a fan, just like you guys are. I'm talking about this as a fan at the same time. So don't think anyone go out there and report something that Booker T says, hey, this is going to happen. I'm a fan. I'm just watching. I'm wishing and hoping.
Wishing it open. Now, out of that list, though, other than MJF, I mean, if you were a betting man, which you don't bet on wrestling, you don't book the show, it'd probably be unethical for you to bet on wrestling, in a lot of ways. But who would your money be on? Would it be on? Do you think Cody goes back to back? Do you think CM Punk is going to get set up? Are we going to see CM Punk and Seth? I don't know. This is what I'm saying. I don't know.
Seth right now is going through what he's going through. Right now, he's touch and go. You got to see him Punk back. You got to do something with him.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't let this guy sit on the shelf and do like WCW did, bring in big name talent and don't do anything with him and just pay him. That's not a wise move. It's a lot of intriguing stories that we can create with CM Punk right now. So I say you definitely. You got to do something with him. Win the Royal Rumble. I don't know that. I mean, Is it a possibility? Yes, I say it's a big, huge possibility. CM Punk wins the Royal Rumble, which sets him up to go into WrestleMania. All of that, man. I love all of that. So Cody going back to back. It's a lot. We got a lot of players right now. That's what I love more than anything. WWE got so many players. We trying to figure out what to do with them. All right, and we
Good
trying to
problem to
figure out.
have.
And we try. It's a huge. It's a beautiful problem to have. And not just that. Keep all of them to the point to where when they walk out that damn curtain, the pop, is palpable. Everybody's getting pretty much the same thing. So that's what I'm looking at more than anything as far as the star power that WWE has. It's like a strong deck of cards, man. You got a strong deck, man, that you got to play right now. So I say, think about how to play those cards and play those cards accurately and play them well. So at the end of the day, we can win this game. That's all it's about.
CM Punk winning the Royal Rumble would be the first time he did that in his career. That could, and I saw a video of him recently talking about like, what are your goals being back in WWE? Interestingly enough, in the interview, at least that I saw, he didn't say winning the championship. He didn't say, making the most money. He didn't say anything except for two things that he noted specifically. I want to win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania. That's all he wanted to do. He's got two things on his list.
Yeah.
And he could Saturday check one of those boxes. He could check one of those boxes. We know for 10 years, it's been very well known that main eventing WrestleMania is very important to him. And to his defense, people kind of make fun of him for that, which I don't get that perspective. I don't get making fun of him for wanting to main event WrestleMania. Because to me, and having wrestled for the world title at WrestleMania before, you probably know this, it's a symbol of excellence of your craft, right? You're going over against the biggest title on the biggest show and the biggest wrestling company of the entire year. So I get the appeal of a WrestleMania main event. Don't get me wrong. Perhaps some people call him obsessive over it, what have you. But I get why that would be a goal, book. Because it's interesting. He doesn't say win the title at WrestleMania. He says main event. That's a different goal, right?
Well, maybe he better start wishing to win, because that's the same thing I said. I wish I get there. I didn't wish to win. I did, and I did. So then you can walk away going, "Damn it, I didn't have a right wish." But nah, man. Those are healthy goals. It's something that I'm sure CM Punk wants to do. And it's not something that, I can really, take a gripe with, because if you get into this business, you better have some big goals if you want to, try to grab those goals seriously. CM Punk saying he want to main event WrestleMania and win the Royal Rumble. Yeah, as a CM Punk's not that young kid anymore, but I'm sure he was that young kid once upon a time wishing, to do that exact thing. Me personally, I never had that dream until I got there. I wasn't that kid dreaming about wrestling or anything like that. But nah, man, CM Punk, he definitely he's in that position now. Like you say, to have a chance to cross that off the bucket list, for the company to grant that that one wish to CM Punk, I don't think it will be a bad thing to do, just because you got to keep the momentum going. We don't know what's going to happen with CM Punk in his career. In the next 5 years. So
right.
Someone like CM Punk, you got to think about pulling the trigger right now. It's just like the same thing I said about The Rock. We don't know, what The Rock is going to be doing in the next 5 years. So if you got a chance to use them, you use them.
You got to use them.
That's just my opinion on that. But we'll see. We'll see. The Royal Rumble is upon us, guys. Just a couple of days. I'll be heading up out of this mug, getting on down there to Florida. I'm gonna dress warm too, because the sun is shining. The sun is shining in Florida. It's a little cool last week when I went. A little rainy, but hopefully it'll be nice weather. Not like Chicago. Not like Chicago. Where I'm a meme all over the place. That show, man. I was so cold out there in Chicago. I thought I was gonna die, man. I thought I was gonna die. But I know what they call the Hawk, man. I really truly know why they call it the Hawk now because it was hawkish. It was hawkish. We gotta take a break though, man. We gotta take a quick break. Stick around, guys. You are inside the Hall of Fame. We'll be back in a minute. What's up, y'all? It's your man, Booker T, 6-time world champion, 2-time Hall of Famer, and I'm here with my main man, Brad Gilmore, on the Hall of Fame podcast. And today we're talking about something that's been a game changer for us, and that's HelloFresh.
That's right, Booker. Whether you're looking to save money, eat better, or stress less in the new year, HelloFresh has got you covered. We're talking about farm fresh ingredients, chef-crafted recipes, and the best part, it's all delivered right to your doorstep.
You know, Brad, I used to stress about meal planning, especially with my busy schedule. But with HelloFresh, man, I'm whipping up quick, tasty meals in no time. And my favorite has got to be their 15-minute recipes. Man, who knew I could cook a gourmet meal that fast?
Absolutely, Book. But let's talk about variety. HelloFresh has over 45 dinner options each week. So that's right. There's going to be no more recipe boredom. Plus, they've got calorie smart and protein smart options, perfect for keeping those New Year's resolutions in check.
And you know, Brad, as a family man, I'm sitting down for dinner with my crew, and it's important. HelloFresh, quick and easy meals have made that reality. Even on the busiest nights, it's just convenient. It's bringing the family together.
And don't forget, breakfast fans, HelloFresh is hooking you up, the listeners of the Hall of Fame podcast, with free breakfast for life. That's right, a free breakfast item with every delivery. Now, that's a sweet deal to wake up to.
Y'all heard it here first. Go to HelloFresh.com/BookerFree and use the code, man, BookerFree, to get your free breakfast for life. Remember, one breakfast item per box while your subscription is active. Oh, yeah, man.
That's HelloFresh.com/BookerFree with the code BookerFree. Don't miss out on America's #1 meal kit.
Join us in making cooking fun, easy, and absolutely delicioso. It's HelloFresh. You got it. Oh, yeah. Can you dig it, sucker?
It's time to get your champagne wishes and caviar dreams. Welcome inside the Hall of Fame. Now, can you dig that?
Boom. Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame. Just chopping it up, doing a little something, talking a little sports and entertainment. Should we take any of our super chatters?
I do want to take them in just a second. We do have to talk about the women's Royal Rumble match as well that I want to get your thoughts on in just a moment. But, Book, I was a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, got a call from the folks. Hey, we got some, we're going through an old storage unit, got a box full of stuff that was yours. Come look at it, right? So I hadn't looked at it up until yesterday. And I was looking through it, and one of the things I found was this. This is a book that I bought in 2002, right? And it is the Ultimate World Wrestling Entertainment Trivia book, as you can see there.
Mm-hmm.
Got Hogan, Taker, Rock, Trish Stratus. So I just thumbed through it here earlier today, just looking through it. And there's a question that there's no way, I don't think you'll know the answer to, but it's about something that you were involved with.
Okay.
And I just want to see if the live streamers can get it. Okay. Is that all right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So this is so specific. All right, here it goes. Okay. On the January 17th, 2002 episode of SmackDown, Triple H and Stone Cold took on Kurt Angle and Booker T. What was notable about the match? And they give you 4 choices. Was it A, it was Triple H's first match in 8 months? B, Stone Cold and Triple H won the tag team championships? C, it was the match where Triple H tore his quadricep? Or D, Booker T turned on Kurt Angle? Do you remember, before you answer, do you remember this match at all? I mean,
No.
4 Hall of Famers.
I don't remember.
In this match. Okay, it was January, it's 2002, so it's 22 years ago.
Yeah. And the thing is, the question is, should I remember it?
I mean, here's the thing too. That's a difficult question to ask somebody in a trivia book.
I'm
In general.
serious. I'm wondering, should I remember that? You know what I mean? I know I was in it, but I'm wondering, should I remember that? It was 22 years ago. I mean, have my brain faded that far? It wasn't that, insignificant. No, I'm serious. Wasn't that insignificant? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with. Give me the
So it was A, it was Triple H's first match in 8 months. B, Stone Cold and Triple H won the tag titles. C, it was the match where Triple H tore his quadricep. Or D, Booker T turned on Kurt Angle.
I'm gonna go with B.
B, they won the tag titles?
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
All
right.
That is incorrect. Let's see what everyone is here is between D and A. And Booker T, did he turn on Kurt Angle? No, he didn't. It was Triple H's first match in 8
Okay.
months.
All right. Okay. All right.
That's a difficult question.
I thought about saying that one. Yeah.
Like, that's hard. That's a hard question to ask.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Now, here's the other question from you. Okay, this is the last one I'm going to ask.
All right.
Here's the page I'm reading on this side here. So if anyone wants to know, this page 247. There's a picture of Trish Stratus, and then there's a couple pictures of Booker T. Okay, or a couple questions about Booker T. Although he didn't play organized sports in high school, Booker T was the blank. I'm gonna see if people from the chat can get this. Was it A, drum major of the band, B, the valedictorian, C, king of the pickup game, or D, life of the party? This is the question right here.
Wait a minute.
Was it?
King of the pickup game. What the hell is that?
That's what it says. King of the pickup game.
Oh my God. Yeah. No organized sports, but the pickup game.
Yeah. So what is people saying? People are saying D, life of the party. D. Some people said B, the valedictorian.
That's going, guys.
I love how you don't have confidence in yourself.
Look,
C is king of the pickup game. Has anybody said it? Someone did say it. Okay, DC the collector, you're correct. He was the drum major of the band.
Of the drum major in the band, yeah.
Okay.
The leader of the band. Yeah, more than that's the way I looked at it.
So there's two other questions here about you. So I'm gonna finish these and then we'll get into Women's Royal Rumble. But this is hilarious. I just love that these are real. Okay, number 17. And I have to find the answer to this because there's not multiple choice. By the time WrestleMania 18 rolled around, Booker T's first WrestleMania, he already appeared in commercials for blank and blank. So what commercials did you appear for, I guess, on behalf of the WWE? Do you know?
Probably Hungry Man.
And what would be the other one? I'm trying to find the page that it's on here.
Hungry Man and
let's see. Hungry Man is Hungry Man one of them. Let's see.
Is Hungry Man one of them?
I'm about to tell you. 18. Oh no, which one? 17. Hungry Man is one of them. Yes.
Hungry Man and 1-800-COLLECT.
1-800-COLLECT is incorrect.
Okay, I did that for somebody else.
The correct answer is Hungry Man and Chef Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee, yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, and the last one, I promise y'all this is the last one. In early 2002, Booker T opened this store in Houston that sells music, video games, and apparel. And there's a funny story about this. Does anybody know? Because we've talked about this on the show before. We've talked about this before for years. Does anybody know the name of the store? I feel like this, if somebody knows this, they should get like an autographed 8x10. This is a difficult one.
To get this one, I definitely have sent them something.
Yeah, does anybody know? Because, and what's funny about this,
I'm trying to look it up real quick. I mean, you got 10 seconds.
What's funny about this is recently at the Rockets game where they kind of made you the hometown hero, this store came up, and the only reason I know is because Kennedy, your daughter, ran over to Kendrick and said, "Kendrick, did you know Dad owned a music store?" So does anybody know? Anybody know? Okay, we're gonna expire. The answer. Booker, do you want to give him the answer?
Jam Zone.
Jam Zone. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, look at that.
I love
That's gonna
Jam Zone, man. I tried to do something good in the neighborhood, man. But them suckers, they ran me up out of there, man. They ran me up out of there. I got broke into like about 4 or 5 times. And I was like, man, the first time they broke into the store, they just they broke the glass and stole it. We had burglar boys. They broke the glass and stole the outfit off the mannequin. Damn it, they must have knew it was the right size and everything, and they were gonna sell it. I'm like, what you gonna do with one outfit? Oh my God, man. That was an adventure, man. That was an adventure. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Jam Zone. So yeah, I mean, this is probably a relic at this point, but I did like finding it. This is the ultimate WWE trivia book that I bought on at the old book stop on Alabama back in the day. Hey, but BT, we were talking about the Royal Rumble, the women. Now, this is really my only question. I just want to know, do you think either one of these names are a possibility because they're on the betting odds? 2 of the top betting odds have it at Sasha Banks, Jade Cargill. Do you think that we're going to see either one of those women at the Royal Rumble?
It's time. It's time for Jade. It's time for, this is the moment. So this is like the biggest moment we could have for Jade Cargill. I mean, I don't know if that's going to happen or anything like that, but it would definitely be a moment people will remember for a very, very, very long time. So I can see that name being definitely high up on the bill. And who was the other one?
Sasha Banks. Do you think Sasha returns?
Man, a Sasha Banks return, blow the roof off the place, bro. That would blow the roof off the off the place, man. So both of those names, man, I would love for it to come down to those 2. The last 2 in. Oh my God, man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? No, so I don't want to book the show. I'm gonna sit and wait. I'm gonna watch the kickoff show, and I'm gonna do the kickoff show, and then I'm gonna sit back and watch and wait, and hopefully I'm around for that match. I'm gonna stick around as long as I can before I get up out of there.
Yes. So we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah,
we're gonna see what happens here.
You know what? You almost forget about Jade Cargill. That's what's been cool about it. They haven't been like overexposing her or anything like that. But when that moment happened, it's going to be huge. It's going to be a moment. It's going to be some pageantry behind it. So, man, this could be it, bro. This could be it.
This could be the one, man. This could be the one. This could be the moment for her. And can you imagine, though? Wow. Could you imagine, like, Jade Cargill, Sasha Banks going at it?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, they should be the last 2 in. Oh, God. Man, can you picture that? Can you picture that, man? Hey, we got to take a break, guys. You're in the Hall of Fame. We'll be back in a minute. Can you dig it, sucker? All right, everyone, it's Booker T and Brad Gilmore here, and we've got something exciting for all you sports, comedy, music, and theater fans out there. We're talking about Game Time, the fastest, easiest way to get your hands on tickets to your favorite events.
That's right, Book. We love all those spontaneous, unforgettable moments, and Game Time is here to make them happen. Whether it's a last-minute decision to see a game or a sudden urge to catch a live show, Game Time has got you covered, giving fans access to tickets even at the last minute in over 60 cities across the United States and Canada.
Hey guys, this ain't about getting in. This is about getting the best seats in the house. With Game Time, you can see images of your seat before you buy it. So no surprises there, guys. You can score tickets swiftly. Skip the line, guys. Just dive straight into the moment.
Absolutely. And listen to this. Game Time guarantees the best prices. Find tickets in the same section in row for less elsewhere. Game Time will give you a credit of 110% of the difference. So there's no reason to wait, bro.
So whether it's the thrill of the game, the laughter of the comedy, the rhythm of the music, or the drama of the theater, guys, don't let the opportunity skip by. Choose Game Time. Grab your tickets and just enjoy the moment.
Live should be spontaneous, Book. So guys, don't miss out. Check out Game Time now on their app or at gametime.co That's gametime.co.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Just download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code Booker for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Lowest price. Gee, guarantee. Oh, yes. Welcome back inside the Hall of Fame, man. We got about less than 15 minutes left.
Yes.
So we got to make sure we get these super chats in. I know we got a couple of them there, so let's get it rolling, man. Let's get it rolling.
All right, let's go into the next one here. This is from DJ 1491 with our first of the day. Time for a Raw reality show on Netflix, right? The big news this week: 10 years, $5 billion for Raw on Netflix.
Look, we can't say nothing, right now. As far as what are you doing, man? But stay tuned. Stay tuned. Reality wrestling is making big money moves here in 2024. I promise you that. Just stay tuned. It's going to be news coming out on a weekly basis about reality wrestling doing something special throughout the year of 2024.
Okay. We'll read between the lines on that one.
Yes.
Our next one.
Give us some Roni, brother. Oh, yeah.
From Cat Toenail. I'm torn, y'all. I want Bailey to win, and however, Nia Jax, whose fire has been hotter than hers, and she's due. I don't want to see the typical gang up on Nia Jax, Nia or Bailey to win the Royal Rumble. I mean, I could see either one of them. The women's one is just up for grabs for me. I have no clue.
With Nia, man, I agree with Callie. I agree with Callie on that. As far as before she left, I thought Nia never really got the ball. They never really, gave her that major monster push. Because I always said, man, if Nia Jax, man, she get the title, man, nobody's never going to be there. They're never going to be able to take it off her if they do it right. You know what I mean? And so now this could be Nia Jax's moment. We're going to find out. Can you imagine the irresistible force inside the ring with the irresistible force? Jay Cargill. Oh my God, Nia Jax, Jay Cargill, 101. Can you imagine? And like I said, we got so much to play with here. So I'm just gonna sit back and be a fan and watch.
I'm a Jade stan at this point. I just can't wait to see her in the ring, man. Just cannot wait to see it.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Can't wait.
And, a lot of people make their returns at the Royal Rumble. Some make their debuts. You made a famous return to the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles was a famous debut in the Royal Rumble. So things like that can happen. But let's go to our next one here. This is from Carl. Carl, Booker, love the beats you put on Trick's entrance. Keep doing them. You make it great. Man. Thoughts on if Hogan will be in the Royal Rumble? Hogan, I think, alleged that he might be.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Hogan won't be in the Royal Rumble. Just that it's gonna be too long of a walk.
That's messed up. That's messed up. Probably for you too.
Damn right. That's what I'm speaking from experience. I ain't trying to eyeball somebody. Man. I'm serious, man. That walk can keep you out alone. So they better give him a hoverboard, Uber him to the ring or something. Damn it. Because just that alone could be everything. That could be the finish.
Look, take it from you, man. You got the experience. I mean, look, you're talking to the king of the pickup game here. You know what I mean? To valedictorian. Shoot. King of the pickup game. I love that was an option.
Oh my God.
In high school, he was the king of the pickup game. People talked about it.
He played no team sports. He didn't play no organized games.
But he was the king of the pickup game. Oh man. Callie's back again and says, I want Damian Priest to win. The twists and turns they could do with that. Imagine going to Mania, losing, then cashing in on the same person that just won.
Well, I think Damian Priest, you got a year, right?
Got
before
a
you
year.
got a year to cash in. The year is
Not
it's
up.
here, right? I mean, you got to. So
No.
he's got to do something. You know,
Well, I
you got,
mean, when is Money in the Bank? It's like when do they have it? In the summer? It
yeah,
used to
yeah,
be at Mania. They did
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. But
thing, but
I'm just saying, he's gonna have to cash in sooner or later.
he's got to.
Is it that time? I don't know. A lot of people seem like they're waiting on Damian Priest to do something. Seem like the company is waiting on Damian Priest to do something. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're waiting. Let's get him a little bit hotter. Let's get him a little bit hotter. Let's get him. I don't know. I really don't know. But I do feel like Damian Priest is in prime position, you know, to become the world heavyweight champion. All he got to do is just cash in. Just got to be at the right place at the right time, because I'm sure you don't want to be on that list of guys that did not cash in that Money in the Bank, because there's only a few. It's only a few guys, a couple of guys that didn't cash in and make their dream come true. So we'll find out.
Yeah. I think it was Baron Corbin and Damian Sandow and I think Austin Theory.
So it's been only a couple.
The Black Panther just became a member.
You don't mess with my little privates, man.
We appreciate you, the Black Panther.
Bam! There you go, dog. Appreciate you.
Dexter Walker.
Super chat.
Any reason no schools or training centers for people who want to be in wrestling in behind the scenes or backstage roles? Any advice for people who want to work in wrestling in these positions, in behind the scenes or backstage roles? I wonder, like, what does he mean exactly? Like, do you mean?
Yeah. I'm wondering what you mean too, because we do that at Reality Wrestling. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really not. I mean, we don't really have a curriculum, so to
Right.
speak, for guys that want to, you know, learn the backstage part of it. But we do take interns that want to learn the backstage process of it, and then grow to become a part of, you know, reality wrestling. But that's normally the way you're going to find yourself getting a job, you know, backstage at a wrestling company. Even no matter how big or how small the promotion is, you're going to have to try to figure out how you're going to get in there, and interning is going to be the best way.
Yeah.
Just like Brad. Brad pretty much started as an intern.
Yeah.
And
For sure.
and boom, you know, look at him now.
Work the way up. So that's kind of how you have to do it. Yeah, man. So no school or curriculum for it. Curriculum is a great word. Are you sure you went to valedictorian? Are we sure? Let's see. Mike Edwards said that CM Punk and Cody Rhodes promo should be studied in all promo classes. My lord, the tension, the history, the shots, masters at their craft. It was great.
Well, I haven't seen it, man.
Oh,
I
it was
gotta
great.
see it. I've been busy, man. I've been busy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to pull it up on YouTube tonight and look at it, because everybody's been talking about this promo with Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. The tension there had to be felt because people are talking about it. And that's what, you know, and that's the part about wrestling for me that makes me feel a certain way, when you can actually still make fans go to the point to where they feel like, man, these dudes about to get it. That's what's raw about wrestling. So I got to go back and watch the promo.
Yeah, man. We got just a couple minutes. We got 4 more. So let me get through these here. Mr. Joe Walker, Booker, your A&E biography makes me cry every time.
Hey, man, it made me cry too. Hey, so you ain't alone on that one right there, man. You know, you play the hand you dealt, man. You play the hand you dealt, but there are a couple of times in there that you find yourself saying, man, you know, that was pretty rough. But you know, I came out on the other side of it, and I came out smelling like a rose, man. And honestly, I tell people all the time, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change one thing, man, other than my mother not being able to be here to see it, man. If she was here to see this kid do what he did, it would have been awesome. But I have no regrets. I appreciate it, bro.
And then he backdoors that with another comment. We need your tell-all Club Shay Shay episode. Uncle Shannon and Booker T. We need to do it, man.
I can do it, man. Say, hey, I'm not about telling all, man. I'm not about. I got some stuff that's going to be coming up here pretty soon. Now that you guys are going to be seeing, where I had to do a little telling all about some stories. And my thing is, I don't like telling stories, but then again, I would do a tell all about people like, just say for instance, Cat Williams. Just about everybody that talked about Cat Williams, they had said something about him. So when
you're saying you to respond,
yeah. So when you respond, sometimes you feel like you got to respond, especially after you just been hearing people spew stuff about you. Like for me, Tony Norris, aka Ahmed Johnson, spewing stuff about me for years, literally. And for the first time, I say something about it. And it's a big uproar. People want to talk. This guy's been talking about me. So for me, I just say, man, let me set the record straight. Let me set the record straight. Go back and listen to the interview, that my brother, was talking about as far as this guy trying to sabotage my career. You wonder why I feel the way I like, the vitriol I have. That's one of those valedictorian words.
Look, man, are you sure you were? I don't think you were the king of the pickup game.
I took the alpha brain today, man.
The life of the party.
I took the alpha brain today. Maybe that's what it is.
Hey, you know what? When people intro you from now on, remember like how Apollo had all the nicknames, right? We need to say the leader of the band, the king of the pickup games. He is the valedictorian, the life of the party.
Road to the throne is long.
The road to the throne is long.
Is that it, man? We got two more.
He messing around. Shit. Daryl Davis, aloha from Hawaii, legend of BG. Thank you for your interaction on social media. I've been a fan since Harlem Heat. My question, Booker, can you foresee Jacob Fatu going to the WWE?
That's my game plan, man. That's my game plan. I'm working hard as I possibly can. Let me just say it right now. Give a big shout out to Jacob Fatu. Was out there, this guy that's been working his ass off out there on the indie scene, grinding, and the thing is, sometimes we make mistakes, but when we atone for those mistakes, that's when, somebody just need to give you a chance. And for me, someone gave me a chance, and look what it done for me. Someone need to give Jacob Fatu a chance, and I'm going to be working in his corner as his advisor to get him all the way to that next level and over it if we possibly can. So big ups to that question right there. And Jacob, if you listen to this, bro, just stick with me on this ride.
And last one is from Vanish. Roman versus Rock at Elimination Chamber would be a better idea since WrestleMania is sold out. What's your take? Almost sold out.
You know what? I think if we don't get that match at Mania, I'm not going to be mad about it. I just think people want to see that. I don't think they care where they see it. I think, like you just said, WrestleMania is sold. We ain't got to sell that. It's already sold. I mean, so if we put that match at the Elimination Chamber, it will be just as well. No matter what we put that, it can be so much, whatever it is. We just got to do it, and we got to do it quick. We ain't got time to be messing around on this joint. So yeah, man, I agree 100%. But we appreciate all the super chatters, man. Appreciate you guys stepping inside the Hall of Fame. I always give you champagne wishes, caviar dreams. You super chatters, man. You guys keep us live here and keeping this show rolling. And being able to produce it like Brad is doing, all the bells and whistles and all this stuff, man. We appreciate you guys. But we got to get up out of here, man. We like always, man. Make sure you guys check Reality of Wrestling out coming up February 10th, anywhere in there surrounding Gary. Get your ass to the arena. Brad, for all the heavy lifting, man. We appreciate you. Guys, we up out this mug. We love you. And we out. I always talk about preparation is the only luck you're ever going to have. I think that's